It's week 3 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see this team's speedy running back. He's been a frequent end zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. Great game in store for y'all under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Bringing him out to #1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing. It's Jameis Winston.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Winston. His first throw is an interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win. These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Benson on 1st and 10. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that. Down inside the 25. Ball at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. Winston to throw it. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion right. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Winston now. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Buys time, rolling right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third down from the gun. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives them the first. To throw, here's Winston. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, but he's got to be quicker. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here comes their offense out again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. And the man is there to knock that away. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face second down. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Let's go. To throw here on first down. Connecting on a slant. And they take him down right along the 30. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, he loses the football. Recovered by the defense.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This, our last play of the quarter. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking at second and 4. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Benson now from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by
Previous
our
play is
officials,
under
making
review.
sure they got this one right. Well, we all know they're spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Sheds up a rusher. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. He's got man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s. It sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Winston. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Here's Winston to the air. Connection made to Coleman. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Winston. Benson's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. And they're going to have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Throwing is Winston. This reeled in by Benson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Second down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Benson can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I?
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
14. Our home team, 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense much time left before the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Play action on first down. Throwing the out route complete. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here he is on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we're at halftime in this Sunday night matchup. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Russell Gage, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on first. He finds Woods. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49.
Looking to the air here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, sack, reload, sack, sack.
He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This offense making its way back out now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Winston to throw it. Finds the in route complete. They'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Benson on the give. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
To throw, here's Winston. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Dialing up a receiver screen. Takes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust your tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Motioning him from the slot right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Winston now. Able to get it to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Now the field goal unit runs on for its second try tonight. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Their offense ready to take the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they'll have 1st down.
27-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd goal situation.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 on the play. Doesn't help a ton because they're still left with 3rd and 15. He'll throw it. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Right, ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here's Winston to the air. Working the sideline, that's Coleman. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space. Take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The give now to Benson. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Winston. Benson's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgian native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On the turn, ball's out, he lost it! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At their own 24-yard line.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4. And that'll give him a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. They did it! He made the interception! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
This offense getting all set for this series. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Winston. That one's complete right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give them a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll give left side to Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster avoided. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no.
Oh, he lost the football! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He's up. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. They got one right there with that sack.
Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Back to throw it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense. And a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Bronco switch. Alert! Alert!
2nd and 4. Connects on the crosser. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give them a 1st down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Stays upright. He's running for it. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
The visitors and Trey Benson back out on offense. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. He manages a gain of 8 there, and that gives them the first. Motioning him from the slot right. They give up the gut to Benson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. That hurt us a lot. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
This offense ready to get going again now. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.